Welcome back to another episode of Race Head Podcast. My name's Angus.
I'm Derek, and our friend Dom's back with us again.
Woo!
Hey! So in high school, we had a ton of all-you-can-eat sushi places. And then little by little over the years, they just all kind of went belly up.
Because it costs too much to maintain.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there used to be tons of shabusens around, and now there's still only the one that left.
They had a bunch of sushi.
Kingsway Sushi, Richmond Sushi.
I love Kingsway Sushi. And
that
sushi.
one's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then now they're all gone.
Yeah. But now it's coming back. It's popping. You
Yeah.
see it on IG now. Now it's like Chinese places. The one that we were just talking about is Fortune something.
Grand Fortune Seafood Restaurant.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Yeah.
Not sponsored. I
Yeah.
wish.
Sponsor me.
But what kind of deal do they have?
So I think what they offered was, so the Asians are going to love this. Maybe not the price point as much, but it's basically, they said $88, all you can eat crab within the time limit. And if you want to add lobster into that mix, it's $98.
So it's like basically $100.
Yeah.
With tips and everything. It's like crazy expensive.
Yeah. So do you guys think you guys can eat $88 or $98 worth of crab and lobster?
So how much for us, a normal portion, how much does it cost per pound?
Oh, I don't know these days. Usually at least I find these days most Chinese restaurants, they don't tell you till they have the set menus. Yeah. They have the market price posted on right beside the tanks where they
Oh,
eat the
really?
crabs
Oh, I
these
never
days.
realized that.
Yeah, so it used to be $25 a pound or something like that. It might be more now.
I for sure know I could eat that
Can you make your money's worth?
Yeah. Because most of the crab in weight
It's just shell, right?
is shell.
Okay.
So what you're getting money back is actually if you're buying the crab, it's most of the weight is the shell. So making that money back is not that hard in that sense. But the problem is that it's so tiresome eating that much crab.
Yeah,
you have to peel it
flavor
off.
fatigue. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel for Chinese, this is a Chinese restaurant, right? So it's not going to be like a seafood buffet where you're just getting crab legs. It's not like that. I'm pretty sure it's not like that.
Yeah, they probably give you the shell with it.
Yeah, because Chinese restaurants, whenever they make these seafood dishes, it always comes with some kind of carb.
Yeah.
With crab, it comes with noodles underneath. Yeah. Same with lobster. With rice, I don't even know.
The little chewy rice cake thing.
Yeah,
right?
they always comes with some kind of carb. So when you order that dish, they probably put a crap more of noodles or rice, and then you probably need to finish that whole plate before they give you another one. I'm pretty sure they'll tell you the rule or whatever.
Yeah, because you can't just stack 10 orders on itself.
Yeah,
You're all right,
and then just eat the crab and leave the noodles. They'll be pissed.
So regular buffet places, they have a huge variety of things, right?
Yeah.
So even if their main focus was crab and or lobster, it's you kind of really underestimate, especially Asians. It's when you go if you go to the Vegas buffets or any buffets that include any seafood, what's the first thing that Asian people go for? It's the seafood,
Yeah,
right?
because it's the most expensive.
Yeah.
And fucking roast beef, motherfucker.
And roast beef,
And the prime rib or whatever roast beef, right? Because that's worth the most money, right?
Yeah.
You want to get your money's worth. But the fact that they're focusing on that, I think they grossly underestimated how much the Asian people would eat, because from some people I've talked to that actually went to go eat there, non-media kind of thing, they said that one of the days that they went, they actually ran out of crab. They literally told them, we have no more crab.
Oh, but that's before they actually paid.
Yeah. Before they,
thank God.
yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is you're wow, have you ever heard of an Asian restaurant running out of crab? It's usually when you walk into there, it's tanks full of crab, they're piled on top of each other, right? But it's they ran out, and then you're well, obviously it was popular enough. But the thing is, it's
do they make enough money to salvage?
It feels like they're losing money on that. Yeah, right.
They probably did it as a promo or as a more of a test thing to see how well it does and if they actually make money. So I'm pretty sure they're not making money because it costs. That's a lot That's a lot of crab. Like if one table, let's say, what, like a table of 6, like a family, right? Usually it's 5 or 6. They all order. Everyone's $80. Was it 88?
88.
So this is like $90.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. But if they eat like, if I know I'm paying that much money, I'm making sure I'm eating a lot to the point I can't move.
Yeah. So like to put into perspective, if you go to a regular Chinese banquet dinner and they have the plate of the crab with it, at most in that plate for 10 people during that set dinner will be 2 crabs or a crab and a lobster.
What is
mixed.
that? Like $200?
Something like that.
Yeah, like $200 for a table of 10 people.
Yeah.
Right? It's like you could argue like, okay, maybe it's like slightly cheaper that way because, you split the cost amongst the 10 people.
Yeah.
But you have to realize that those 2 crabs or the crab and the lobster was split amongst the 10 people.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure like each individual person could eat way more than that in terms of their weight in lobster.
Well, I mean, there's
or crab.
other food that's supposed to be coming, so you don't do that at like banquets.
But whereas a buffet, you're like,
you're gonna eat the most expensive thing.
Yeah.
Well, most Asians.
Most Asians, so yes.
Or most people, I guess. If you're paying that much money, you probably want to get your money's worth.
But the thing is, what if they purposely run out?
Yeah. Then,
So you can only lose so much money.
Oh.
Right, but then Dish Vancouver, Curiosity Vancouver, all reported on it. That's saying there was unlimited crab.
Really?
Yes, they did, and a lot of foodies went to report this, right?
Oh.
But if you run out, then you can't possibly lose that much money.
Oh.
Because your tank can only hold so much.
Yeah. Because then you'd be like, it was too popular, the stock. So like the honest thing they would have to do is if they are truly out, then they just have to stop anybody new coming in. Just be like, no, you can't get it.
But the thing is here, like your whole restaurant, which is a fairly large place, they all get unlimited crab. So everyone pays $88.
Yeah.
You only have 4 tanks.
Yeah.
That first wave, they all pay $88, but they can't eat $88 worth because they ran out.
Yeah.
So you're making money.
Yeah.
I guess,
Right?
that
I'm
is.
not saying that's what they're doing, but if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's like it might be a bit morally questionable, but I can see where you're coming from.
But it's not illegal.
No,
If
it's
you run out,
not.
you run out.
No,
Yeah,
it's like
run
you
out,
have a capacity. It's not like you can keep tanks outside of your restaurant anyways, right? But like, I mean, they're not the only ones. I noticed like a lot of new restaurants now. They're like starting to bring back the. There's been skewer places.
Really?
Yeah.
Skewer all you can eat?
I want that.
Yeah. It was like
Like a treehouse kind of
no,
thing?
it was like one of those Richmond nightclubs. It was like
What?
It was
I know what you're talking about. Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck, I forget what it's called. Yeah.
yeah, because they were like beer was included in that price too, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
So
it's
we can
kinda-
eat and Ricky can drink.
So it's kind of like those Japanese like yakitori.
No.
in Japan.
It's Chinese run, but it's
Oh.
like, I think it's. Oh man.
But how much is it though? Because that sounds expensive. Like
was-
skewers,
it's like
Chinese
50.
skewers in
I
general.
was feeling it was like 50, 60 bucks.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You
'cause-
saw the video because there's a whole bunch of female foodie girls that don't went.
Yeah, because then
course he did.
I was talking to some of the what you might call it, because I see skewers and beer and I'm like, that is a
Sure, that's what you saw.
that's a very how they say, it's a very unique combo, because in Vancouver you're never going to find all you can drink. Like in Japan they have that sort of option where
Yeah.
there's like, if you want, even in Vegas they have it too, where you pay a top up on top of your buffet and you can do all you can drink.
Yeah.
But in Vancouver you'll never ever find that. That's like, I think the first place that's done it.
There might be there's got to be a reason for that though.
Liquor laws.
I think I think there's a way that they're making the money back. There's got to be a way. Otherwise they wouldn't do it. Even if like this is just like a happy hour. Maybe this is like between like a certain stupid time.
You said 40,
Yeah.
50?
Like 50ish, I think was the price.
I would
Yeah.
assume it leans.
I'm pretty sure they give
$50.
you a time limit too.
I would assume so.
Yeah, it's like an
Yeah,
hour.
well, yeah, they're not gonna let you sit there the whole
No,
day.
because the
and
thing
just
is that
drink and
like
eat.
skewers takes a time.
Yeah.
It's like sushi is a lot faster, I find.
Yeah.
Skewers, and then skewers is like one skewer is probably like 4 or 5 pieces of meat, and they're pretty small too. So you maybe order a bunch at the same time, but if you order again, it takes like 10 minutes for it to come.
Yeah.
So you're kind of losing a lot of time.
I wonder if it's because you know how beer has the bloat factor too.
Yeah.
So
Makes
if
you
you
bloated.
if you drink a lot, you feel full. Yeah, you feel like super bloated.
If it was me and this is a club,
Yeah.
I'd be making money off the women. That's what it would be. Because the
they
guys
don't-
come with the girls, and they're gonna eat a lot, but the girls don't eat a lot. The girls don't drink a lot.
Some girls eat a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
but,
yeah.
But then you're still paying for them, right?
Yeah. Oh, right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Like I'm talking about like generically speaking, like
Yeah.
girls eat less, and the beer is really filling over time. Really,
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
It's a club in Richmond.
Yeah, it's in
I
Richmond.
forgot what it's called.
Yeah, I don't remember either. It's along
love for them to
Alexandra out
sponsor
there.
us.
Yeah, we'll stream. We'll do a stream from there.
Actually, I'm not a part of this podcast. Fuck you guys. I don't care. Fuck you guys.
But like at our age now, do you think all you can eat is worth it anymore? Because back then, totally worth it. We go there. My goal is to make sure that they go broke. But now I don't think I can do that anymore.
I think it depends what it is.
Yeah,
Like if it's something I really want to eat in large, you know what? Fuck you. You would eat things in such large amounts.
No, but it's
You
different.
ate so many pizzas. Get the hell out of here. I know it was
You
a
know
good
what,
deal.
pizza?
But
Oh,
still.
pizza's it's different, but pizza was so cheap. Like if I'm paying $88 to eat at that Chinese restaurant, just crab.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. I don't think I'll ever do that.
but I'm pretty sure you could eat your weight in crabs. Like
I'm sure,
like
but
I'm
it's
sure
so
you could make the
tedious.
money.
But
out
the
of
thing
it.
is, it's so it's just there's only a certain amount of dishes you can make with crab for
Yeah.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Like the salt and pepper, the
green onion.
green onions. They got the salted egg
yolk,
one.
yeah.
Like the cream sauce one.
Oh, the cream
that is
sauce.
one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
So that's like 4, right? I
Yeah.
don't think there's any more
There's,
other maybe Sichuan style.
There's ting ting, which is like you just like steam
it.
and then there's like onions and garlic one.
Yeah.
which is mostly I think they tend to do with king crabs and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a few ways you can also break it down, make it into like different things, like but they're not willing to crack it open. for
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah,
You gotta do
yeah.
all the work for
Like,
yourself.
would you guys pay $88?
No.
Would you want to give it a try?
I mean, as a foodie, yes. Yes, I support.
For me, probably not the crab one. I recently went to Chocho,
is
which is
that?
the hot pot, the dollar all you can eat one.
Is it the same company?
Yeah, it's the same company still. Like it's actually on the dollar website. So I guess they must have like segmented that branch off for experimentation for all you can eat. But it was basically $50 a person.
Holy crap.
Yeah, but
That's nothing.
I feel like
Really?
That's nothing.
yeah, because so a lot of people think it's worth it because if you go to the regular dollar shop and you order food till you're full, it's about $50 to $60 per person if you get the regular priced items. If you get the more expensive priced items, you could even be even more, right?
Yeah.
But because they're like, oh, well, it's under the dollar name, and like so far from what I've seen and what I've experienced, the quality is pretty much the same too. So they're like, well, $50 a steal because that means you can eat as much as you want,
Yeah.
and it'll still only be that $50.
Okay.
So it depends on like what it's worth it to you. Like for me, I was like the experience itself was actually really nice. Like they had a dessert bar. They had
Wait, you
like,
have a dessert bar?
yeah, they had a dessert bar. They had
Can you tell me more of
a
this
small
dessert
hot
bar?
food bar, and then they had like these rows and rows of stuff. Because you know, usually in hot pot when you order, they bring the stuff to you. So the only stuff they bring to you is actual meat. Everything,
Is Chocho all you can eat?
yeah, all you can
Oh,
eat.
okay.
Yeah. So like they, anything that's not plain meat, you can just go up and then grab as much of anything you want. So tofu, veggies, fish balls, noodles, anything. You can grab as much as you want on there and then bring it back to your table. And then for the meat, you just order off the tablet, and it's still also unlimited as
Maybe
well.
we should go on Friday.
Yeah.
You want to go this Friday?
What's happening this Friday?
Nothing, just food.
Just eat.
Oh, yeah. Well, it depends on my foot, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
I'll carry you.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, wait, can you wait? This dessert bar, like, what do they have? Just like soft serve,
No, it's
like fruits?
so they
This is fucking Jellos because everything
yeah,
is
yeah.
Jello.
It's like a dessert bar, yellow, green.
Yo,
I'm like,
every
wow.
buffet used to have to mandatory have
Jell-O.
green or red Jello.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember playing the Chubby Bunny game with it?
Yeah.
Not with Jello because that
Oh.
shit breaks.
Oh.
But with marshmallows, oh, that felt so gross.
Afterwards. But their bar was it's like a
Ice cream?
grass jelly dessert bar. So they
Wow.
had,
I'm okay with
they,
that.
they had like
That's
the
pretty
grass
good.
jelly, and then they
Jell-O.
had the the little taro chewy ball thing.
Oh, I love that shit.
yeah.
So it's kind of like a Taiwanese kind of dessert bar. It's
yeah,
like
sort of like
yeah.
you scoop whatever you want into your bowl
Yeah.
and you mix it together.
It's like a black ball, but you do it yourself.
Yeah. And then they had at the end you can also get an ice cream cone with like their signature because every
Yo.
dollar shop has it.
That's
right? So
every hot pot place now. They
Yeah.
got their own ice cream machine.
they have their
Okay.
own soft serve and it's like
So what
interesting.
flavor? Vanilla?
It was
Vanilla chocolate matcha, right?
and black sesame.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
You know
black
what?
sesame?
Dollar shop ice cream, so fucking good.
Really?
It's legitimately one of the highlights. And you also get like when you go to dollar shop, I think your first one's free, and like it's so legitimately good.
Their soft serve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so legitimate. If you go on a bad day, it's a little bit icy, but most of the time, really fucking good.
Was it
Yeah.
as good as the one we went to, like the marble at Crystal Mall?
It's better.
Yeah, I think
Better
it's
than that.
arguably better.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ice cream. Yeah.
Damn.
I go to Marble a lot too because it's
Yeah.
cheaper and it's affordable.
Yeah.
There's also really good deals there too because they
Yeah.
also have a drinking and eating thing.
Yeah, it's just like I guess it's like how do I say it? It's like Chocho seems a bit more upscale because of the interior design, whereas Marble is like it feels like the more mom and pop style ones. Like and you go and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember eating here like 10 years ago
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So here's the thing about like the all you can eat stuff is that I don't like eating large amount of things that are very luxurious or very rich.
Oh.
Because there's no it's like oh yeah, a little bit of caviar is good, but if you make me scoop it like a bowl and like eat it, not great.
It's because the flavor is too overwhelming.
It's just like you don't appreciate what you have in such large quantities. Like when you eat chips, you can eat so much of it because it's like it's so good for such a long period of time because it's just some shitty thing you can just keep eating.
Yeah.
But like when you have like such large quantities, why are you jamming it in your mouth like that?
Because you can never have it again.
That's not
too
true
expe-
though.
it's too
In Vancouver,
expensive.
like food is so it's not affordable, but eating out is such a thing here. Like,
Yeah.
like no matter where you go and who you are, even if you're like a person making minimum wage, chances are you will still go out to have food and still have a decent time in Vancouver. You know,
Yeah.
like obviously you're not ordering like $100 or $250 Wagyu
Yeah.
steaks, but for the most part, like food in Vancouver, very enjoyable.
Like, how often do you guys go out and eat?
I think I'm a bit of an abnormality though.
All right.
When I really used to do like a lot of food photo stuff, I
yeah.
would be out all the time. Not as much anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for you, like once a week?
Yeah, once a week is probably par for the course for me
Yeah.
because it's date night, right? So
Yeah.
So most of the time it's
But you
like going
cook
out
a
to
lot.
dinner.
But you cook a lot too. You're a chef.
Yeah, I cook a lot. Well, I'm not a chef. I
Oh, hey,
just cook for a
humble
hobby.
Derek.
Yeah.
Very modest, very humble.
Yeah, I just cook as a hobby. It's not,
Yeah.
it's not really a
I've seen your food. It looks pretty decent.
Yeah, actually, you make legit food. You made gulyo and all that stuff.
I was gonna say that you guys should film that one day here.
Dude, that's what I'd say. I keep telling Derek to make TikTok videos of him cooking, but he's not doing it.
Yeah,
Dude,
so these guys actually have two very good skills. Is he cooks really well and
Yeah.
he makes amazing B-roll things. Like it's so much work, but they all turn out really really good.
Yeah, Derek, you gotta start making. You should start doing the girl that lives here.
Start doing the girl.
No.
No.
Tiffany, start doing what she does.
She does
how's Tiffany?
Tiffy cooks.
Tiffy cooks.
I don't know.
She's an Instagram.
Yeah,
no,
she-
not Instagram. She's a TikTok influencer.
Yeah, and apparently she lives in
Don't
this area.
expose her.
No one knows where we live.
Yeah.
Well, we're good.
Yeah.
As long as we don't say where we live, we're good.
We don't DDoS
I
ourselves.
hope
We're
you
good.
never showed your window ever.
Never. Yeah. This is the only thing you'll see is this wall.
And this poster.
Yeah, can you imagine someone from another tower looks and it's like, hey, it's the poster.
Is this where you live? Oh God.
There he is.
We have to start pulling down the curtains.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really dependent on like obviously our stomach capacities aren't as great as they used to be.
Ain't
You know,
young
like in
anymore.
high school we could stuff ourselves full and be like fine a day later.
But for
Or-
hot pot, I'd do it.
yeah, I like it's very not carb heavy if you choose not to.
Hot
eat
pot
the
is so
carbs.
expensive in general that $60 is almost the regular. But I can fill up as much as I want on whatever I want on $60.
Yeah.
Right. And it might not be like the best cuts of meat all the time, but it's like when you
The
put it in
variety
soup-
is there.
Yeah, the variety's there. When you put it in soup, it honestly like
Kind of tastes pretty
You're
good.
dip it
not
in
exactly cooking it the best way anyway. You're not going like 30 seconds each time,
Yeah.
right? And just pulling it back out,
Yeah.
right? Like it's half the time you dump that shit in there, it's
And then you have a conversation. You're
Yeah.
like, oh crap, my
Yeah.
food.
It's fucking boiled to death. Your seafood's just like hard, right?
Everything is disintegrated. You're like, I guess we'll put more.
Yeah,
That's
put
fine.
put some
Like,
other ones.
Hey,
in.
who ate my meat?
It's not there anymore.
Oh, is it a shared pot or is it your own pot?
Sure. No, it's your own pot for
those
chili.
I really
Oh,
appreciate
okay.
about dollar
Yeah.
shop places. You get your own pot. And
Oh,
you
that's
can have
kinda
your own
nice.
different soups.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of. I never been actually.
You should go.
I should
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
but it's expensive.
I went there for media. I went there for media once, and they're like, they gave me a certain budget, and like, I was like, okay, cool, but I want to bring a friend, and so they like expanded my budget, and then like, the two of us ate until we nearly threw up.
Oh, dang.
it was a
Oh,
lot of
shoot.
food because you can't take home. But,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
take
and
that
like
home.
she was like, oh, you want like the seafood that looks like a giant penis.
Oh,
Geoduck.
Geoduck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Geoduck. They gave you Geoduck.
They gave us sashimi.
Oh my
versions of it.
God.
Yeah.
Damn, that's expensive. In a regular restaurant,
Wow.
that
Like a
costs you
whole
like
platter
80
of
something
it.
bucks.
What?
Yeah, that shit was tight.
Holy crap.
Damn, that's fancy. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
They definitely didn't have that on the menu, and I went to the chocho. I was
This
like,
was. Oh yeah, they probably wouldn't do that chocho. They would bleed.
yeah, they would lose money like forever.
Yeah.
Because there's all Asians that go there, you know. Once they see something, they're like, "That's money. We'll gotta order that." Nonstop.
Yo, like all you can eat, Asians, you'll lose money if you have a business.
Or those
Yeah.
big old white guys that just go there to damage restaurants.
Yeah. Oh my, like those guys that do food challenges,
Oh
man.
my god. Those
As a
guys are
business
insane.
owner, if I had someone going in, I'm like, oh god.
I know.
And I watch them eat them, like money's going out of my eyes.
Yeah, I'd just be like, oh no, we are closed. we have rats. We have rats.
Stove broken.
Yeah. It's the hot pot's just like I cook it myself.
The gas leak.
Yeah.
See,
Racist. I am racist.
You're too expensive.
Yeah, saying whatever you can to get them to leave.
Yeah.
Right? Like no, but you know what? There's a couple that have stood the test of time in terms of buffets staying open. One of them, I don't know if they should count, but like the casino ones that are still open.
Oh yeah, the Richmond one, right?
The River Rock.
Yeah.
So that one's still open, but then I think the one that's really impressive is Uncle Willy's.
yeah.
Where's that?
Metrotown. You don't know Uncle Willy's?
I've never been to Uncle
bro, that is fucking ghetto buffet 101.
It's like an ancient. Like they've been around for how long?
I don't know.
Like longer than we've been around.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Yeah, like my mom used to go. Like,
Wait,
when-
what do they serve?
They're a really basic buffet.
What, like French fries?
They do have bread.
like pizza?
Yeah. They have like roast beef, but they like it's not like the best cut.
Is it like a Western type of buffet?
Yeah, it's Western.
but it's Asian owned, so you'll find
Yeah.
some random Asian stuff sprinkled
Oh.
in there. Yeah.
Like egg rolls?
They'll be
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and curries and stuff. Cause so if you imagine like when like Chinese food just started in Vancouver and they had to make food that kind of like fit the Caucasian appetite
Oh, yeah.
while still having some Chinese. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a Chinese restaurant in an American place almost.
Really?
Yeah. Like where it's just kind of like we're trying to serve everybody and then we hope the white people don't shut us down. Like that's what it looks like. Like it just
Still around.
still around.
Here's your sweet and sour
How,
pork.
how expensive is the place?
it's pretty cheap.
Really?
It's pretty cheap.
It's like $30.
Less, I think.
Less.
I think it's like
Wow.
$20, maybe a little bit more now. But it used to be like $15, $20 for the longest time.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super affordable. Like I really appreciate it because I think they also had student prices as well. Also, when you're poor. And this is not a knock on anybody, like whether you're a student or you're an immigrant or whatever, and you can't have a full meal, to go to a place where you can pay $20 and eat one meal that could fill you up all day.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Because like
And
you
you
go to
go back.
McDonald's, that's like $14 for one meal.
Yeah, it's expensive now.
Right. So, but if you can fill up, like, hey man, I'm just gonna not eat for the whole day and just go at night
Yeah.
every night for $20. There's salads and stuff too, so you don't
Oh, wow.
necessarily have to eat like shit all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Because
We should go to Uncle Willie's.
I mean, for our palates, it might not be the best, but like this was before COVID. I did go visit Uncle Willie's again just for nostalgia purposes.
By yourself?
No, with I went with a few cousins.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So like we went there.
Yourself.
That sounds like,
Uncle Willie, we're like, oh,
Like a film noir, just him sitting by himself in the
nostalgia.
but like we went, and then what we noticed was I think they still have the senior discount going on.
No
What do you
way.
care?
No. But because
He's getting ready when he gets old.
Yeah.
He just pretends to be old to get a discount.
yeah, so me putting on the gray hair and all that stuff. But but what we noticed was there's actually quite a few seniors that went there to eat, and I think one of the reasons why they've been around so long is because they've been able to cater to such low cost individuals. So like when you're retired, you don't have much income, right?
Yeah.
But like because they even have a seniors discount on top of their prices, you're like, well, like you can get full, right?
It's a great place to hang out.
Yeah, you can hang out with your old buddies if you really want to, right?
Yeah.
There's
The owner works there, and so he actually like
He works
Yeah,
there.
he does the till a lot, and he's like standing there, and he'll just greet the regulars. Yeah, he's there, and I really appreciate that. Like it's one of those places when they shut down, and I'm sure one day they will.
Yeah.
It's gonna be another loss for Vancouver because like there's just not that many places that have survived the test of time.
Yeah.
It's been very difficult. Like I'm sure there's like a lot of restaurants you guys grew up like going to that aren't here anymore.
Yeah, well, a lot of Chinese restaurants close really fast.
Yeah.
It's
the food industry is like super cutthroat. In
it's very
Vancouver.
trend like, so
Yeah.
it needs to be fancy. It's all about like, especially with social media, it's all needs to be IG friendly,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Looked
so-
amazing. You know?
and like you said, the food industry is very cutthroat. Everything is very expensive.
Yeah.
Cost of everything, hiring people, rent, it's a lot. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Give us a like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Let us know if you think $88 for all you can eat crab is worth it, and if lobster, what is it, $90?
98.
Holy crap! Okay, $98 is that worth it? Do you still think all you can eat is something for you?
Yeah. Let us know if you hear any new buffet places around Vancouver that we should know about too.
Maybe we'll film. Maybe we'll do a food challenge. Maybe.
Every single item at a buffet place.
Maybe Uncle Willie's. Let's see. Let's go there.
Actually, I'd be down. I don't know if I want to do a food challenge, but
No,
damn.
but just to go in there and be like, French fries.
Yeah.
we could
stale
like,
French
like
fries.
pop his cherry at his first Uncle Willy experience.
Yeah,
That'd
maybe
be
we
tight.
could.
Yeah.
Hey, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can find us everything in Linktree. We're on TikTok, IG, Spotify. Probably missing something, but hey, you'll find everything there.
Yeah.
Hope you liked this episode, and we'll see everyone on the next one.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.